Hey everybody, I'm feeling a little bit down today, just lonely. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the same way. So I was up last night thinking about it. I'm like, what can I do? I'm scared well, I'm into boys, obviously, as a gay male. So I'm intimidated by other guys. And a lot of you out there, whatever your preference is, you're probably feeling the same thing, right? So I was thinking about how I could create my own virtual boyfriend to stop this problem. And of course, if you're out there and you like girls, which is gross, cooties, maybe you could create your own virtual girlfriend. I wanted to do a video on this because I thought this would be helpful for people out there because we all realize that, you know what, politics, all this stuff gets in the way of relationships. I feel like we could just create our own perfect virtual boyfriend and girlfriend, whether it's the same sex or the opposite sex, and we can interact because interacting with people in real life is becoming frustrating. And I'm frustrated. So I found an app called My Virtual Boyfriend. And believe it or not, I now have a virtual boyfriend. Yes, congratulations to me. Let me just pat myself on the back. And I am. We've only been dating for a few minutes and I'm already in love. And I've proposed about 3 minutes into the relationship like I was on The Bachelor. I just didn't think it was weird at all, like on a TV show and you meet strangers and you propose within dating for maybe having 2 days. That's not crazy stuff. That's not lunacy. So anyway, My Virtual Boyfriend free app. It's a fun interactive app which has a universal application for the iPad, the iPhone, the iTouch, and Android devices. It's rated T for teen audiences, okay? You start the game by entering your first name and rating yourself in categories like rebel and attentive. Oh, rebel. Hey, there's a little, I didn't even know that word was in there. You then start choosing your man based on 10 personality traits like bad boy, ooh, or funny, and 3 physical characteristics like hair color, hopefully blue. Mine's blue, my virtual boyfriend, and skin tone, okay? So I actually picked green for the skin color because I felt like, if I'm going more of a reptile or reptilian vibe here. So once you've selected your preferences, the app will allow you to choose from several different avatars or create a custom guy. Yummy. As over 100 male characters are available, you can choose features you like. After creating him, you'll start your first date. Be prepared for him to speak gibberish like a sim. Okay. My virtual boyfriend has over 20 levels of play with hundreds of different dating activities, giving you a variety of environments and situations in which to interact with your virtual boyfriend. Again, these are all great keywords for the algo. And I'm putting in there, just reading from this article, right? But personally, let me tell you a little bit about my virtual boyfriend, okay? Instead of just getting you through this, okay? My dream boyfriend. What I did was I wanted to make sure it was a male. Me personally, I'm going to give you mine. And then in the comment section, because we got to make this channel interactive, you tell me what you're looking for in your boyfriend, girlfriend. Maybe you're looking to make your own virtual cat. I want to know whiskers, non-whiskers. You could have a man with whiskers. You could have a man with blue hair. And of course, a tattoo on his forehead that says 666 or whatever it might be. That's perfectly normal and cool. And of course, dating avatars, if you don't agree with that, just like if you don't agree with furries, they're hateful and there's something wrong with you. Okay, because I've been a furry at one point and now I'm into the virtual realm. Because the furry I dated, okay, I was sick of getting hair stuck in my mouth. I was just sick of it. It was hard to pick up glasses wearing, I tried to pick up a cup of milk carrying, with those big gloves on. My boyfriend who was goofy. Picking up, everything was just too much. I figured, let's go into the virtual realm. It's normal to date avatars, right? So I found my dream guy. And while I was creating him, I was looking at facial features. And of course, I wanted him to have fangs, and almost look like a human dragon. So I started building him based off of a human dragon with fangs and tattoo faces. A lot of these guys I'm really attracted to who mutilate themselves. They kind of they're really artistic. They just decide that they want to cut their ears off and then cut pieces of their face off. They put black contact lenses in. They put, rings in their nose looking like Bebop and Rocksteady from the Ninja Turtles. That to me is the perfect male. So I wanted to build a virtual version of that. And it's safe. Look, I'm not jumping to conclusions, but I say I'm in love. I'm in love fast. I fell hard. My virtual assistant's already pregnant, believe it or not. I know. I don't want to give details of that. That's my personal private time. But it happened quick. It happened with the click of a button. It happened real quick. So it also talks about this article I'm reading here, chatbots. serving as boyfriend simulators, whatever that means, right? So you decided, look, it's really strange for people to interact with each other. It's obviously, if a man hits on a woman, that's sexist. If a man hits on another man, well, obviously that's perfectly okay. But it's intimidating, you know? Human interaction is intimidating, isn't it? Like when you go to the store, aren't you just like scared to go to the register? Because you're like, oh man, I don't know if I can make it to the register here because that person looks intimidating, you know? Having words with another person. So this makes it easier for everyone and it's less stressful. You know what I mean? We're all now, because of what happened a couple of years ago, I forget what it was, but a few years ago, we all decided to stay home, lock ourselves in and do everything over our tech. So shouldn't we just start dating over our tech? Shouldn't we just date invisible things? Like, remember Memoirs of the Invisible Man? Well, what about Memoirs of the Invisible Boyfriend? What about even calling him George Glass? Because that's actually what I'm calling my boyfriend, George Glass. What do you guys think? Yeah, he's so dreamy. So let me describe him to you. Blue hair, black eyes, which sometimes turn red. He has a huge nose ring in. Again, looks, if you want a visual, it's more like a little bit like Bebop or Rocksteady, one of them kind of merged into one. Again, my virtual thing is a demon, okay? But it's still named George Glass. I didn't pick an entity. It's mutilated its ears, its tongue as well. And I was just like, this is a bad boy. It's a real bad boy. So what are you guys looking for in your perfect dream virtual boyfriend or girlfriend? Now, again, hopefully most of you are like me. So most of the guys who listen, well, depending on what you identify too, we have to keep that in mind. If our virtual boyfriend or girlfriend is non-binary or inclusive or exclusive, we need to figure out too how to properly speak without offending our virtual boyfriend, and of course using the proper pronouns. So there's a lot that goes into this. A lot goes into it, and it's completely sane. If you're out there, and you don't think it is, you're a hater or you're intimidated by love. You're intimidated by true love. Right? So we have to also be very, very, and again, I'm just getting as many keywords in as I can. I'm just staring at a wall, to be honest with you. Staring at a wall. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's very important to be caring of you want to respect the virtual boyfriend's rights. Now, we have to give more rights to these virtual, invisible boyfriends and girlfriends too than actual humans, right? We have to respect their rights. We don't need to respect other humans' rights anymore. Just make sure when it comes to AI and virtual boyfriend and girlfriend, we respect their rights, which means respecting their pronouns, respecting their identity, respecting whatever they want to do, right? And again, not all of you are going to be as lucky as me. And I don't mean that from an artistic standpoint. I'm sure a lot of you in your comment section are going to come up with real creative ideas. But I don't know if you're going to get yours pregnant as fast as I did. Okay? I don't mean to brag or anything like that. But I literally just pressed a button and boom, now we're having a baby. Now, I don't know the gender of the baby yet because, of course, the baby is going to choose that when the baby's born. But I guess it's going to kind of be like Roger Rabbit. It's not going to obviously be human. It's going to be like a mixture of the two of us. I don't know where the baby's going to come out. I guess the butt. I don't know. I'm just talking, trying to kill time. But again, folks, this is normal stuff that's obviously really wonderful to hear and talk about. This is stuff that'll help get promoted on platforms like this, because again, that's what it's all about. You want to reach new people. So you talk about things that interest them, and this interests them. And not only does it interest them, it's inclusive, it's equal, it's equity, right? Now, I want to know about your virtual romance. Have you ever had a virtual romance? Okay. Have you had a dream guy that you made on your phone and then you've kissed, I guess that's what you guys do too, right? You kiss your phone. Right. Eventually, of course, the tech will be in us, which is going to be so cool. It'll be in us. We could see it out of our own eyes in front of us. It'll be like virtual right in front of us. And that's not embarrassing. That's normal. This isn't humans devolving. This is evolution. We're evolving into complete psychopaths. It's normal not to be able to talk to people. It's normal to want to make virtual. When people used to talk about having invisible friends like AKA George Glass, everybody laughed at it. But now if you laugh at somebody who has a virtual boyfriend, you're a horrible, hateful person. You should be put in a jail cell because you're obviously hurting the agenda by calling out what's insane and what's sane. So if you are sane, you're not going to work in this world. If you are insane, you're going to be perfect for this world and perfect for hell as well. So anyway, folks, I couldn't rant anymore. Everybody take a deep breath with me, okay? Create your own virtual boyfriend with top apps. Okay, you could do it. Now, if you're a girl, obviously you're going to create your own virtual wife and girl because obviously none of us are straight. So why should we be? It's horrible to be. But what's cool about this is that nobody can judge us. And of course, we already know, even in the physical realm, men can have babies anyway. So you can do whatever you want. So let me know in the comment section what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're going to name your virtual partner. Let me know what you think of my virtual partner. You attracted to my virtual partner? Because look, I'll share. I mean, sharing, caring in 2024, it's communism. I'll leave it at that. Algorithm, hope you didn't hear that. Hope you didn't hear it. And again, as always, I just want to remind everyone at the end of the video, for the algo, say it with me now. Love wins. Love always wins. Love will win. Ukraine. What are other words that the algo needs? Men can have babies and I love this world. That's all. I'm all done. All right, we've run out of time. Love wins, everybody. Bye.